But when we look at it, when we look at this site, we notice that they are actually selling 5,000 likes for 320 bucks. Yeah, that's way too much. That's way too much. Wow. Yeah, that is way too much. These prices, yeah, these prices are sloppy. They're not well thought out, and yeah, because you could just type buy Facebook likes in a search engine and get twice as many for half the price. So those prices are kind of out there. But anyway, we said that to say this is that this site is decent. It's decent anyway. So what we would look at, and when we go back to our services offered, and we encourage you to any site you look at it, compare it to the services you already offer and see can it enhance that. We offer social media SEO training or social media optimization training, which is another basically it's another form of marketing. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take you we'll take you to a campaign that we documented just through a simple screen capture process to show you exactly what that is really quickly here, folks. So we'll go web information, we'll go social media SEO, new. So we'll go SEO results, ebook class keys, AdWords. Okay, so we'll show you basically, let's look at this. SEO social media. Let's get this really quickly. Tutorials, wiki, social media process, SEO results, AdWords, WordPress. Okay, we'll look at there we go. So we'll look at AdWords. We're going to show you the power of this, folks. So social media SEO is another form of social media marketing that is focused on placing social media profiles as sales pages in your most competitive keyword markets. It's not so much focused on site uh, collection of followers in that, but people that are actually searching by keyword. And what we did here is we placed a Twitter account. There were actually six other sites here before we kicked them off using social media SEO. So this is our profile. This was our profile. This was another cache page. This was a profile of ours. This was a profile of ours. This was a profile. So this can absolutely help you dominate the process, or just dominate. So we encourage you to take that video tutorial series here at WordPress SEO Academy. But nevertheless, back to this. So we offer social media SEO. So possibly to add to our business here, perhaps we might want to look at getting into selling fan likes, or basically selling. This is basically buying traffic, is what it is. Website traffic or social media page traffic. This is something that might interest us. So we would certainly take that into consideration when looking at this website. Now, with that said, we don't believe that this site is, it's 4 days old, but at the same time, we don't believe that this particular site is kind of worth that much money. We could actually do this in less than 5 hours. So we don't know about paying that much money for it. However, as we look down just at one more example that we really think that you are going to get the picture with. Now, this is a toy shop, top 10 toy shop. Now, $247. The products are stocked. This is most likely a drop shipping site. It's monetized. We question the wisdom of that, but it's monetized. It's powered by Amazon. It's 247 bucks. This is something certainly, even without revenue. It's not even a year old. Even without revenue, we understand something, that this site could be a winner. However, and this is what we go back to, selling toys has nothing to do with internet marketing. Now, to sell toys, you have to no internet marketing on the web anyway. However, this isn't internet marketing centric, so this isn't a site that we would particularly be interested in. And truthfully, even if it was making money, the last thing that we want to cover really quickly is you will see a lot of websites at this $197 price, and basically they're affiliate centric sites. They're sites that are uh, uh, almost always anyway brand new. You won't see any revenue, or you won't see anything like that. So when we go there, uh, these sites could be these sites certainly could be worth buying, but one of the dangers that we have seen over and over and over on these sites that are thrown up this quickly is that they're usually, or oftentimes, and this is our experience, not trying to badmouth anybody, they are what are called clone sites, which means they will, most of these people, they'll basically use the same design. They'll get a different address, but they'll get a different domain, but they'll basically use the same design and sell the same site, the same sort of site anyway, over and over and over and over. And what we're going to do, especially for our students here, we are going to tell you that we want you to pay particular attention to detail. So when we get into the which is wow, it's coming up here next video tutorial. When we get into that, we are going to show you how to pay attention to detail with knowing whether these are clone sites or not. If you are ever thinking about a CO site, these CO sites on Flippa, like this particular one anyway, that are self-cheap, we strongly encourage you to understand what it is that you are actually getting into, folks. So that ends your video tutorial.